Hello traders, what's going on? It's 9 p.m. here, but I really want to make an update on these markets because we can see that US stocks are moving sharply to the downside. So it appears that they closed obviously bearish, which means that we can expect more weakness within current momentum. Why? Because daily close price is the most important price of the day. Okay, so obviously you don't want to fight the trend unless you would see a very sharp bounce in the last hour of the sessions, but this did not happen, which means that obviously this can resume to further sell-off tomorrow. So generally speaking, because of market correlations, as you know, the FX can also have the same or similar moves like we have seen today. So what we have actually seen is here I have on the upper side is actually DAX, not the S&P 500, but anyway, DAX was also down. It's DAX compared to dollar yen in blue. And what is really interesting is here when the US session opened, okay, we have seen a nice reversal down. At the same time when dollar yen also turned to the downside. Okay, so obviously we are in a risk-off mode now, which means that if stocks will see more weakness, you can expect Japanese yen to be stronger, okay, against the dollar. And also this will impact other yen crosses, which means if you are interested to trade in euro yen to the upside, if you're interested to look for pound yen opportunities, you really have to be aware that there can be larger sell-off because stocks are in sell-off mode. Okay, so personally I would definitely trying to avoid any trades against the Japanese yen at the moment. Okay, so actually what I'm tracking personally is, notice that here below I have euro dollar. Okay, so obviously dollar yen is headed down, then euro dollar could be headed up. But what I found it interesting that euro dollar moved to the upside, cable moved to the upside, but Aussie dollar and even New Zealand dollar, just a second, let me check this. New Zealand dollar also sold off in the last few sessions. Okay, so a few hours. So actually I will make an overlay chart with Aussie dollar. Okay, actually I will move this and compare it to euro dollar. Okay, so here below we have Aussie dollar. I will also change color just a second to make it more visible. Oh, okay, so actually it's not a good color. Blue. Okay, so here in blue we have euro dollar, and here in red we have Aussie dollar, and you can actually see that Aussie dollar, okay, Australian dollar, sold off at the same time as we have seen reversal to the downside on stocks, which while the euro dollar was stronger or was very strong, it's trading around the highs. So what this tells me, if we can expect more weakness on stocks, okay, then we can also expect Aussie to be weak. Okay, but I don't want to trade, don't want to be long dollar against the Aussie. I want to be long euro maybe against the Aussie. Why? Because euro is stronger than dollar. Okay, that you always try to look for opportunities with and buying stronger currency against the weaker currency. Okay, so if I compare these markets, if I see stocks in a sell-off mode, and if I think that more weakness could be seen, and if Aussie dollar is falling at the same time while euro dollar is rising, and if these correlations will stay in play, then euro Aussie should see more upside. Euro against New Zealand dollar, the same. Even euro against the Canadian dollar, the same. Okay, but I would avoid Canadian dollar for now because I think that there could be days for some bounce on crude oil, which could potentially make gains on CAT. Okay, so I would avoid. I would personally focus on Aussie, on euro Aussie or euro New Zealand dollar. So I will take a look now on euro Aussie first. Okay, and okay, so here's EURAUD. Firstly, long-term wave count. What says is 5 waves up, followed by 3 wave retracement. I have been tracking this 3 wave retracement for a very long time with our members, and I said that we could be in an ending diagonal in wave C position, which of wave B, and wave B, as you know, will normally it will find the support at the area of a former wave 4. And actually we have seen a spike, zoom this in, we have seen a spike below this level, okay, below wave 4 swing. So it appears that there were some very important orders, either stop losses or buy orders, that caused this bounce from the last few weeks. So what I find it interesting is that we have a nice bounce after this potential completion of an ending diagonal from the levels that we were tracking. So actually I'm very interested in this pair because technically, if I focus only on this one, it suggests that we could see more upside, okay? Because clearly the chart, the price action itself, it's saying that we could see more upside. Now, if I also switch from weekly even down to, what is this? This is some ugly wave count, some old one. So if I want to, let me do this, save template 1, okay? Go to 4-hour template, load template, and we will load template 1, okay? So what we have here on a 4-hour chart, from those lows, from here we have a nice reversal, and here we have a nice reversal. Notice that this reversal is clearly in 5 waves, okay? So we have the wave count that suggests that we could see more upside, okay? And if I label this very quickly here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by nice A, B, C retracement. If I go to even lower time frame and make this trend line of this corrective channel, notice that we are higher now. So ideally, we are now in a new stage of a new 5-wave rise. So my idea is to look sorry, to look for opportunities on the pullbacks. So if I want to trade in a wave 4, okay, then definitely what I want to see is more upside into wave 3, because wave 3 is typically the more extended wave than wave 1. But if I compare this right now, so if I take distance of wave 1, okay, and measured it with a 100% from wave 2, then actually you can see that we are now at this level, okay? So if you think that we are in a wave 3, you definitely want to see a little bit larger leg compared to wave 1 to make more safer risk award play if you want to get involved in a wave 4 pullback. So actually I'll wait on a slightly higher levels and then maybe look for a potential opportunity in wave 4. Or traders could also watch for a pullback. If we see a drop from here, then I would adjust the outlook and say that we are now in a wave 2, and then I would look for opportunity from these lower levels. Let's say support would then be 1.345 up to 140 maybe, okay, around this trend line. So this trend line would be very, very interesting. So either I will wait on an extended move up to make sure that we are in a wave 3, then trying to look for opportunities in a wave 4, or you wait on a pullback down from here into wave 2. But be important, but it's really important to make sure that you have 3 subwaves in wave 2, okay? Just don't get in because of a sharp fall into these levels that I mentioned. No, you need evidences of a corrective price action. What is corrective price action? It's structured by 3 or 7 legs. It's slow, choppy pattern. The most important is that this upcoming correction, upcoming pullback must be slower, okay, compared to this rise. Okay, so this rise, if this rise was impulsive, then definitely a counter-trend movement should be slower, okay, with less volume involved and overlapping price action. And if you wait on this and such personality, then you go with the flow and try to look for end of corrective base. Use your Fibos. I will definitely post and update these wave counts on our website, and then look for opportunity on the upside. So this is one plan, either wait for wave 2 or second plan, wait on extended wave 3 and then seek for longs in a wave 4. Simple. So we have very clear wave count. Euro Aussie, clearly it's bullish. If we repeat very quickly, 5 waves up on a weekly, 3 waves down, which appears completed with an ending diagonal, which we said is a very strong reversal pattern that already caused a bounce from a previous 4th wave. And this reversal is confirmed by a 5 wave rise, by a 5 wave rise here on a 1 hour count. And then again, as you know, we have these correlations that suggest that we could see Aussie dollar to remain in bearish mode. Why? Because prices on Aussie actually turned down at the same time when the stock market turned lower today. So if I think that stocks, which I believe will stay in for more weakness in the next few days, in the next few sessions, it means that Australian dollar will stay in under pressure. At the same time, euro dollar is trading at the highs. Okay, it didn't reverse the same as Aussie dollar it did. So to me, euro appears to be strong and Aussie appears to be weak in a risk off mode, which tells me that euro Aussie could potentially see new further upside. Okay, thank you very much for your attention, and I will catch you with new fresh updates on our page. Bye.